How are you doing and how have you been? Welcome to the Breakdown Colony, featuring me playing Rimworld. See what I've done there? I'm just so clever. Do you know what? I think we picked the wrong game for a chill weekend. So it is just going bad. The plan is for this episode is not only to pay attention, but to play optimal. I know everyone's shocked in the comment, like, mouth wide open, like, smileys. Are they called smileys? Is that... I'm not that old, I don't know what they're called. Emojis, that's smileys. Are they called smileys? One, just a pen just randomly flew off and smacked me in the face. It's a ghost. So yeah, last episode was pretty bad. I don't think it could have been worse. Basically, I wasn't keeping an eye on the food situation, it was just getting worse and worse. So we pretty much done ourselves in. When I say we, because you're part of this. Now, it's just a fine line between chatting rubbish and actually paying attention to what's going on. We've got 13 meals, so we're going to have a couple of breakdowns, which is fine. I thought we just left York to die. Like, do we care? I think I must have right click and I have to check the recording because I'm doing these episodes back to back. I wonder if I right clicked and clicked capture instead of rescue, and that's why he's there, which is a bit disappointing. But is what it is. Why is that body? Well, yeah. Where's that fourth person? Where's Jackson? Jackson. Where is he? Oh, right over there. Watch, raiders will come in now and just kill him. I suppose that's the only blessing in disguise. At least we've got kill boxes, so all this breaking down doesn't matter too much. That was our constructor gone. So, Ivana, welcome to the constructing gang. I like Kitty. I think Kitty was my favourite character. The sort of it's a low episode. It's going to be a respectful episode. I think I just need to respect the colony a bit more. Oh, I'm terrible for it. I'm the sort of person that plays Rimworld and then goes to the toilet, then gets like distracted looking for something in like the cupboard for like 10 minutes. And then I'm like, oh, I had Rimworld on. Oh, I'm dead. That's weird. Alright. So we've got loads of meals, got loads of meat. I think all the plant life or farming, yeah, it's like 90% growth. So when we get that, we're going to get like 200 odd corn, which will set us through whenever. We're lucky we're on permanent summer, to be fair. Yeah, let's get some meat because we want to make sure we just got that freezer full. You know, we've got a big freezer, so we might as well try and fill it as much as we can. And we'll eventually get Yorks, that'll push us back up to 5 characters, that'll be tasty. We were on the verge of like 8 and 7, but that's how the cookie crumbles. Obviously weren't ready, so it's a blessing in disguise, because I'd rather struggle with like 6 people rather than struggle with like 10. Right, and again we're doing this because sappers are coming through the walls, so we want to sort of trap them like this. I can hear the hunter in the background shooting. Getting some more cloth, which is lovely. Wait, why are you doing... Oh, because you're growing. I probably want to take you down to like... Probably take you off that. Yeah, if you're not cooking, go grow. Go on 2. And we've still got a cleaner. But you will mine and hunt first. We'll come off hunting because then Jackson can do that. Cool, cool, cool. All sorted. See, can I say it's coming together? Will you believe me if I say this is all coming together? See, there's no chitter chat this time. We're down to business. Because I'm always one of them people that likes to like micromanage games like as much as possible, especially like these sort of building games. The problem with that is just like when you don't pay attention for like a little time. But I've got the caffeine flowing through my veins at the moment. I had a cheeky coffee. I thought, do you know what I need? Some caffeine. And I learned the other day that caffeine can stay in your body for like 5 hours. That's crazy. Because I used to be one of them really crazy people that would have a coffee and then go to bed. But if I woke up for whatever reason at like 4, I was like awake. Like the caffeine had waken me up. Like it like pulled me by my shoulder and it was like, time for your caffeine fix. And it was just like getting a bit crazy. We're missing a trap. I don't know why that happened. Best kill box in the game. The only thing is just against sappers, it's a bit bleh. In an ideal world, you'd want... In an ideal world, you'd want that, but then you want it to come out on like an area like this, so it's a big wide space, and then have like guns all down here. But we're in such a narrow position because we're in trouble, because sappers could come through and then literally run over here and get out of the guns. So if we ever get attacked, we need to make sure our people are here. But I think they'd avoid that altogether, and that's why they came up this way. Because sappers, I think it is sappers that do it, but the game tells you anyway. But they avoid turrets, so I imagine there's like an area around the turrets like that, like we said last time, and I think when they enter into that, they like get repelled. Like a magnet putting it together, like, whoop, can't go that way. But there's actually peace over the colony. It's funny that when everyone is fed, people don't have breakdowns. And I know you're all like, oh, shocked face, oh, naughty, but it's you know. Oh, chat some rubbish. But no, thank you for the support on the series so far. We're absolutely rocking it, and I am having a blast. I hope that always comes across, and I don't mean to keep saying it, but I love this game. It's just too fun. It's too easy to play. I always found it was like Sims back in the day, where gay. That was a Freudian slip. Okay. Everyone's in the base, Jackson. We're under attack. Oh, KFC. Remember we had chickens and everything was going well in this colony. To be fair, in the grand scheme of things, nothing too terrible has happened. Really? Like since we moved. Which I still think was like 1,000 IQ move. Like play. Right, got more recreation out. If you've seen my guide, you need to have different types because they build a tolerance. Which is why normally if you just build a horseshoe, after a certain amount of time then colonists are like, oh, I'm bored. It's because they build up a tolerance to that recreation. So what you need is another one, so they'll go to the other one. Oh, as if there's a blight on our corn plants. Oh. Do you know how much that annoys me? Oh, that's absolutely disgusting. Let me guess. Ready to harvest. Jesus. Who's our plant cutter? Jackson and Ivana. Nope, sorry, you need to wake up and cut all this. So it's going to ruin our whole crop, which is ruined like... Basically a whole one of these it's ruined if you look at it. Ugh, Randy, come on man. I thought you liked me, like you were like leaving me alone. This is becoming a peaceful game. Ugh, And I think like controversial, but I think now we're not going into the mountain. I honestly don't see us losing this. Unless my own stupidity like does it. Which I think I would cry. Because the thing about mountain, yes. The thing, I always think you have to weigh up what is worse, dealing with infestations or dealing with mortars. Because that's basically what you're saying. If you go into a mountain, you're basically saying, I don't want to deal with mortars when like people come and attack. But I don't actually think they're that bad, because especially if you have your own mortars, I know there's an element of luck and you having to like, Sand, why are you not doing what I told you to? Why are you botching all the harvests? Okay, now he's coming to do it. Brilliant. And Sand, you're... Nope. And your excuse? You're sleeping. Brilliant. No rush. It's not like our food stocks and everything dying. It's fine. This doesn't bother me at all. I panicked then. I thought, why have we only got 4 people? Because I'm not very good at the game. I said that, like I said in my guide, it's easy to talk about it when you know what you're talking about. You're going in there to talk about, but when you're trying to entertain, and loads of people are like, oh, you entertain, do you? Do you know what? That sort of sass will get you in trouble, my friend. I not only entertain, I constrain. I don't even know what that meant. It rhymed. I thought I'd go with it. I'll try and make sure it doesn't happen again. Right. Oh god, this is such a pain. Jackson going as slow as he wants. It's like, okay boss. Just losing all of our corn. And he's basically maxing relaxing. Oh, this is so... I sure I got told that if it was 3 tiles away, that couldn't jump, so that's really interesting that that did. No, cancel that, you fool. Cool. So yeah, a bit disappointing all our crops went, but to be fair, we have got loads of food in the freezer anyway, like meat-wise. I'm pretty sure that's all the muffalos in the world in there. Which at the end of the day, you know, we've got the freezer. I know power can go out and it can get wasted, but I'm happy with our choices. And we've got some fine meals that have been made, so that's really cool. Because that will give a mood boost to everyone. I always find it funny in games like this. You never have to build toilets. Like, do they just not have the ability to go to the toilet, or is it a catheter bag sort of thing? Or do they just literally walk around and wet themselves, and that's why their clothes slowly degrade over time? I can honestly say I haven't wet myself since I was a kid. I remember once, I can't remember how old I would have been. Must have been like 8, because I remember I was quite old, right? And I was queuing up because I had like school meals, and for whatever reason we had to queue up outside. And then we like went round the corner, and then there was the entrance to like the hall or whatever. And you know what? I was so hungry. I needed the toilet bad, and I knew I was going to wet myself. But I was so hungry that I was just like, I'm at the front of the queue. I was like 4th, and I'm like, I don't care. And I literally just pissed myself. I literally just wet myself. And then the teacher clocked me, and then I had to go and ended up with these like short shorts. So it's not only have you wet yourself, like, because I love the idea that a kid wets himself, and then obviously a teacher, their first thought is like, right, we don't want anyone else to know, but suddenly we'll put you in some like short shorts that no one wears because everyone's in trousers. So it's like, so you've done something. But I just love the mindset, like children are so funny, and I just love the idea that I was like, no, I'm more hungry than I am, like I need to go to the toilet, and I just no, I want the food. Although the worrying thing that I always think about is, imagine if the teacher didn't have spot me. Would I have just sat in that all day? Like, jeez. That's a thought and a half for you all to go home and think about. Would you rather wet yourself or go to the back of the line in a queue? Comment down below. These are the questions that you haven't been asked for. This is the reason you watch this content and you think, Jesus, why am I here? This is why, because now you have to go into the comments and answer that. No lying, no lying. I've got loads of weird stories like that, not wetting myself. I try not to wet myself too much, and I've pulled up all the power conduits, so I really need to be more careful with that. Problem is, when you click deconstruct, it automatically goes to them. It's not particularly what I mean to do. Because he's saying he's in my crew. Relations on release. So if I release him, is he mine? I don't really want to... Because look, if we say release, the button's not coming up now. So the relations, the faction, he's in my faction. I don't know, I might have to Google that before I do it, because actually getting another person will actually be quite good now we've sorted the food problem out, which, you know, may or may not have been a little bit embarrassing. Do you know what, and on that thought, I need to go to the toilet now, and I don't want another like wet you story, so we are going to put a skillful cut here like nothing ever happened. The problem always is before I come to like play, like today I had a little bit of a headache and I thought, no, I've got to record some videos because I'm getting bombarded on social media, you know, when's the next episode, make sure it's up. The postman punched me in the face because he said, what are you doing, get your acting gear, videos up. My daughter hasn't looked at me all day, you know, she cried once, she was just like, Daddy, why do it, you know. So I thought, I have 2 coffees because I've got a headache. Hopefully the caffeine will just like overpower the headache, like wrestling it down like in an arm bar or something. Then I had a bottle of Fanta, and then I've had 2 waters, so I've been sitting here for the last 10 minutes like, oh, this is starting to get painful. And I just realised we're on pause. But you know, it's really good when, you know, you're bursting to go to the toilet. Right, everything's looking good. We've got lots of meat, more than, to be fair, probably way more than what we need. So we should have quite a lot of muffalo fur. Or does it come out as plain leather? I thought we got fur from, unless it's blue fur? Yeah, furry pelt of muffalo. Thing is, we are in permanent summer, so it's... But you can have, them snow volcano? No, what are they? They dust volcanoes. Because you can get a volcanic winter even if you're in a permanent summer, which is always important to realise. So it's sort of, you can be done in that way. Oh, hang on. A large piece of an ancient ship has crashed nearby. Its mysterious influence will kill all plants in an expanding circle around itself. Destroy it as soon as possible, but beware, it will probably defend itself. Oh, jeez. So basically, so it's got this ring, and every 9 days, that ring will grow. So in 9 days it might cover this and it will kill everything, all the trees. Okay. Just keep everyone inside just for the time being. You're a good shooter, aren't you? Yeah. Oh, if only we had some mortars to deal with that. Hopefully. Oh, did that hit it? Oh, it did 200 damage. That's awesome. To be fair, normally they're not that accurate like that, and you can have so many shots that miss. That one hit as well. And this is why you get a mortar up, because all these mechs will mess your life up. They will mess your life up like that annoying X that just doesn't leave you alone. That you think, do you know what? What's the harm in texting back? Do you know what I mean? That moment of weakness and then they get you. No, so like, these ones here that are like tanks. So look, so I'm highlighting over their weapons so you can see the ring of their range. So they're killing us as we're coming up there. So it's just like, their range is just crazy, and especially compared to ours. I imagine, I thought the guy went to sleep then. Because we've got quite a few mortar shells. Gonna have to make some more. Be really cool if we could destroy this though. Only got 3 shots left. That hit it, 600 damage. Jackson's idle, but just be nice to get rid of this. Once this gets rid of, these will all come for me. But our kill box will sort them out. Steel traps are proper like legit. I think that's our last shot. Yeah, that's our last shot. So 400. To be fair, we did well. We've got chem fuel and so these people that are bored, like, I don't understand why you're not. So you need steel and chem fuel. Like, I don't really understand why you're not making it. Zone. Avoid mechs. Yeah, lovely. We've already got. Right, don't want anyone going up here or there. Sometimes zones get really funny. So like, if I put a you can go there, they'll walk through the bit they're not allowed to get there. Like, I've seen it happen a couple of times. It's quite frustrating, as I'm sure you can imagine. There we go. I mean, we've got chem fuel for days. Smithing. So you should really be doing it. I suppose you're cleaning. I want cleaning at 3. Taylor at 4. Yeah, there we go. Are you building a mortar shell? Doesn't tell me. Yeah, cool, he's building a mortar shell. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Eventually, obviously, we're going to have tons more mortars so we can just, like, prison break. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, take that. Oh no, York is dead. Oh no, everyone. Damn. Can you go cremate his body? And spread it down the toilet. That's all he deserves. I think I might just get rid of this prison room. I just don't think it's good enough. I think it's too small, it's too ugly. It's causing breakdowns in itself. Did we harvest all that cloth, or is it still sitting up there? No, we did harvest. We must have just used it all. Unless I'm blind, I can't say that. I know this room needs a lot for the floor room. Right, so mortar shells have been made. So man the mortar, man. Which is sexist. Wait, where's it gone? I panicked then. I thought it was like here, and I was concerned. Why are you up there? Oh, you're harvesting hill root apparently. Are you rotting? No. Come on, come on, come on. Let's destroy this. So how much health is it on? 400. So I think, what is that, 2 more hits? And you can see it killing the wildlife as it grows. Oh, 1 hit kill. Because we can harvest these as well when they die, which is really, really cool. I think we only get steel from them though. Be interesting to see if we get components from them as well. There we go, that's how the champion does it, everyone. I would have thought, although look, we get only one component, but we get an advanced component. So down the line that would be really good. Are they coming for me now? Yep. So we want to just remember to tell everyone to hide. And we took 2 of them out. The wooden ones won't do much damage to them, but the steel ones will just like wreck them a new one. Oh, saying that, I wonder if the mortar already has done damage to some. Yeah, it has. Not a crazy amount, but do you know what? That is a win to me. And then we've got queued up in here, shred mechanoid. So try and salvage that. So it'll be interesting what we get. I'll be really curious what we get from it. But that's at the bottom, so that's after you do like build the mortar shells and that sort of stuff. And rightly so, that's more important, making sure we have the mortar shells just in case there's a problem. Or, you know, something happens, you know, if we get another raid now. Which, you know, eventually Randy is going to come hard for us. That's how the randomness works. Just in case you didn't know what the word random meant. And that is the exact scenario that I was talking about. So we're under siege, which means we're going to get bombarded like your nan at the barbecue that won't just be left alone and all she wants to do is go home. What is that mortar shell that we have? An EMP. Okay, so what we really need to do is you need to smith and nothing other than smith. What are you doing? You're resting. I'm gonna have to tell you to get to work. Oh, that's abusive. So what are you doing? You're constructing. You're on haul duty. Alright, and what we're going to do is we are going to make a zone. No, not KFC. Yeah, let's do it at KFC for the memories. Okay, I know it's a siege, but I want everyone to stay in the base. The reason why I want everyone to stay in the base is because there's going to be a lot of fires. But I want to make sure that the mortars are getting fired. Because look, you're out in no man's land. Oh, I haven't even assigned you. We need to get you guys back. Where are they setting up? It's a shame we destroyed that so quickly. Damn. Don't think an EMP will do much. Have we got another shooter? Jackson, you can shoot, can't you? This is either going to be really bad. Oh, man the mortar. Force fire. Where's your mortars going to be? Oh. I'm waiting for that to say loaded. There we go. I want you to force fire on that one there, because then I'm hoping it will get other people. Come on, it's going to fire. Can fire in 6 seconds. Come on, this needs to be a good hit. Please. Come on, it's going to come. Needs to be a good hit. I don't care if it hits the mortar, but it needs to hit someone. Or has the shot gone that wild? Okay. It's not perfect, is it? It's not perfect, but it hits someone. Which is probably better than no one. If you got to this point of the video, I know I'm leaving you like this, you're gutted, aren't you? If you got to this point of the video, leave a like, leave a sub, leave a comment, and I'll catch you next time, party people. It's not going to be a position where we move this time. We are going to have to fight this. And boy, are we going to fight this. I think we're in a really good position. We're not like last time. I know we don't have any mortars, but that's not our fault. We had to take that out. But if we didn't have taken it out so quickly. Bye.